Hello, greatest students! It's music time again with Teacher Rochelle. Are you ready to learn our lesson in music? Great! Come and join me! Our topic for today is all about musical instruments. Our learning objectives: name musical instruments and classify musical instruments according to their families. Our success criteria: I can name musical instruments and I can classify musical instruments according to their families. Musical instruments are classified according to the way they produce sound. In music, there are 5 families of musical instruments: the string instruments, percussion instruments, keyboard instruments, woodwind instruments, and brass instruments. Let's talk about the family of string instruments. These instruments produce sound by causing the strings to vibrate through bowing, plucking, and strumming. Examples are violin, viola, guitar, cello, double bass, and harp. Another family of instruments is the percussion instruments. They refer to musical instruments sounded by striking, scraping, or shaking. Examples are maracas, timpani, tambourine, snare drum, bass drum, triangle, cymbals, and xylophone. Woodwind instruments. These instruments make their sound when a musician blows air into or across the mouthpiece. Examples are clarinet, flute, oboe, saxophone, and bassoon. Let's talk about keyboard instruments. These are musical instruments played using a keyboard, a row of levers which are pressed by the fingers. Examples of keyboard instruments are celeste, pipe organ, digital piano, harpsichord, accordion, and piano. Brass instruments. These instruments produce sounds when the player vibrates or buzzes their lips against the mouthpiece. They are also called lip-vibrated instruments. Examples of brass instruments are trumpet, trombone, tuba, and French horn. Let's try what you know. Write the letter of the correct answer in your portfolio. Are you ready? Number 1. Which is an example of a brass instrument? Correct. The trumpet. Number 2. Which is an example of a string instrument? Correct. It is the harp. Which is an example of a keyboard instrument? That's right, the piano. The following instruments belong to what family? Yes, they belong to percussion instruments. How do we classify musical instruments? Yes, according to the way they produce sound. Did you get them all correct? Excellent job, children! I hope you had fun learning today. Until next time!